Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. You're here with the Crypto Lifer. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here and kicking it with me. Thank you very much. Crazy day. I was in New York City for 2 days for NFT NYC. I should have stayed all the way till Friday. We were going to keep kicking it, but New York City beat me. Look how tired I am. New York City beat me down, guys. New York City beat me down. Like 2 days. I got there at 4 a.m. on Tuesday, and I left at like 10 o'clock on Wednesday. It was in, out. We hit as many parties as we can. Dude, I'll be honest with y'all. I didn't even pay for NYC NFT. I just went around. There was this big event, metal detectors, all that. Me and my dude we just kind of like, no lie, this is a crazy story. I pull out all the stuff out my pocket at the metal detector, right? And then I pull out my labradite, and I said, look how it shines. Like if you turn it, like it tastes different. The guy looks at it and I put it down. He didn't even look at my pass. Like he's so into the labradite, right? And I just grabbed my stuff and like next thing you know, I walk through the thing. I end up meeting the whole Nervos team, getting into this event, kicking it with the CEO of Nervos, kicking it with the whole Nervos entire squad, getting to know them. They're like, yo, come to our after party later on. Like, we'll get you in no matter what. Like, just text me and I'll let you up. And I'm like, yo, no doubt. Later on that night, we go to the after party. This was last night, 8 p.m. Sat with the whole team, like literally, like surrounded with the team of Nervos. And just really what a great group of people. I can't believe it. Kevin Wang, the CEO of CKB, unbelievable guy, like hands down. Alex Klein, head of marketing, unbelievable. Adam Klein, unbelievable. These people were unreal. Every single person involved in that project, from their PR guy, just smiles, energy, vibes, and intelligence. And they're seeing the forefront of what's happening. I got some crazy news for CKB that they're going to be dropping a virtual machine today. So let's take a look at CKB. I want to talk about it. I want to go over what's going down with CKB, all right? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Didn't even do my hair just to prove to you guys that I partied in NY City. NY City. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate you. My parents came unexpectedly while I was in New York. Never got to see them. Never got to see my mom and dad. They came for a day. They had to do something about a car. They didn't tell me they were coming, and I went unexpectedly to New York. What are the odds? But when I got home, this was lying on the bed. My dad gave this to me. So shout out to my dad. I'm wearing this for you, Dad. I appreciate it, man. So yeah, appreciate my parents. Best parents in the world. I love my mom and dad with all my heart. So I wish I could have saw my mom. It would have been nice, and my dad. It would have been nice. But hey, things happen for a reason. We'll figure it out, and all will be well. But shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Look at SHIB. Everyone's worried about the SHIB. Everybody's scared about the SHIB. I'm a little too big there. I like being big, but that's a little too egotistical there. It's like, this would be funny. So guys, now when looking at Shiba Inu, you're so full of yourself, you're like, so here's the... That would be hilarious. They're like, yo guy, shrink yourself down there, buddy. Like his head is getting big, literally. Look how big his head got. Like, his head is just getting so big. No, shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on. I try to make a joke out of everything. That was a cool visual joke to expand this. Whatever, you got to give me something. Shout out to this. Not financial advice. Let me bring that up above the camera there. I am not a financial advisor. Nothing you see or nothing I do here is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence. Do your own research before getting into any project, coin, or trade. Please, by all means, I listen to no man before I do my own thoughts, my own processes, and my own analyses before I get into any single coin. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. All the people here, 160 people, 67 likes. Thank you guys so much for coming on in to the live stream every single day. We haven't missed a day in over a year, and I don't plan on it in 2022 as well. So we're going to end 2021 with a blast. We're going to continue pushing, and we're going to blast to some crazy places. Told you Lifer is watching us like a hawk, people. Toe to the line all day. What's up, Stack? Please review SHIB. R.I.P. SHIB. I think Ava is in a cup and handle. No, I was reading you guys. I was reading your comments. I seen you were all worried about SHIB. And honestly, if you're worried about SHIB, then you don't know what a stop loss is. Or you don't have what's called patience. It's pretty simple. Like, either you have patience or you have a stop loss. It's one of the two. People that don't have patience will sell their SHIB right now. They'll sell their SHIB, they'll sell their SHIB, they'll sell their SHIB. You know, a guy like me, I study divergences, like, for a living. And when I see them, I kind of know that something's going to happen. So I go swing down to swing up to swing up. I go swing down to swing down. It tells me that's hidden bullish. And we're oversold in the 4 hour. And, you know, we've already kind of consolidated down. That's an emerging cup and handle. And it's a funny little thing I'm doing. And you probably don't like it because I never really done it before on the live stream. I'm just messing. Sure, but like that is hidden bullish divergence. If you didn't know, now you know, right? Falling volume with falling price suggests there will be somewhat of a reversal at one point. See? Maybe a little more extended. Well, eventually, there will be a reversal to the upside. Okay? There will be a reversal to the upside. Okay? Thought this could break out double bottom? Did not. Nothing is guaranteed in trading. Nothing is guaranteed. You see me here. I look experienced. You see I know what I'm talking about? What do I say all the time? What's like the number one thing I say on this channel? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to Shiba Inu. I don't. I have no clue. But what I will tell you is this. Look at the 4 hour. We were low, got a little pop, consolidated. We were low down here. Those were the low buys to a big pop, right? We were low right here. Huge move to the upside. We were low right here. Not a huge move, but if you were a trader and you traded from here to there, you would have gotten a push up. From there to there, a push up. We're low again. It's basically the last 5-6 times this has happened, Shiba's pushed up. So I just go on the probability. I mean, 5 out of 5 times I saw it push up. So it's double bottoming here. It should push up. I also know what hidden bullish divergence is. The last time we had it, okay, was right here. We had swing up to swing up. And we had swing down to swing down. See this? There was the hidden bullish. Really to right here, actually. Right there. That's the hidden bullish divergence right there. You could even go there to there. Swing up to swing up. And I like to put an Alt V right there just so I can see it. But you got swing up to swing up. Swing down to swing down. Tells you that the price is going to move to the upside. And 90% of the time, it ends up higher than the previous high. I always say it's like a waning moon that just raises into the sky as it moons. You get it? Not a waning moon, but a moving moon into the next, 10 p.m., 1 a.m., into the height. And so I see the same thing forming right here. I see swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down. I see I'm oversold. Last time we were right here, it was the same scenario. We were getting towards the end of the consolidation. We were down here. And so I'm just trying to calm you down and take a deep breath. It's not always going to be perfect. It's not always going to be easy. Nothing worth doing is easy. Nothing. If it was easy, everyone would be a crypto millionaire. Everyone would have a crypto YouTube channel, and everybody would be able to do technical analysis like it was on the back of their hand. Okay? Now, it's not easy, and I had to spend like literally 10 to 15 years of my life getting my butt whipped, my teeth kicked in, until I figured out how to freaking put in a mouth guard and smarten that up. All right. So if you need a mouth guard, if you want to learn how to protect yourself, join my Patreon. This is a vicious game. They will destroy your life. The market makers are trying to really send you into depression and a hole. Like, I've been there. They've done it to me. Don't let it happen to you. Don't buy the tops. Like, literally, if you go into my tutoring session, within the first hour of the 2-hour beginner course, you know when the RSI is high, it's called overbought. You know when the MACD is overbought. And now I tell you for the rest of your life, if you open up a chart and you see that you're this high, you do not buy. So anyone that decided, I'll get some SHIB here, I'll get some SHIB here, I'll get some SHIB here, complete clowns. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that, but uninformed people. Uninformed people. They're not clowns, because that's rude. They're uninformed people. But my thing is, investing in something that you're not informed about is not is a clownish move. So it's not intelligent to invest in anything that you don't understand or that you don't know. You see? So I'm putting that out there. So there it is for Shiba Inu. Can I get TA on DBT to kick things off? Please. Shout out to DYOR Disco up in the spot for the DBT. Let's take a look at the DBT coin. I got a new ergonomic keyboard. Not so easy for my left hand. Not so quick. It's like I'm a little slower. DBT. My voice is always lower when I go out all night long. I don't know why. Wow, DBT ripping to the upside. And I was told, hey, snatch this at the beginning. You will make a killing. And my goodness, whoever told me that, that little birdie was a smart man. Because, yeah, a nice 154% gains. And might I add, I mean, bull pennant breakout to the measured move, right? And there's your measured move here. Now you go to a smaller time frame to kind of see what's going on and shrink it down. Okay? All will be well, all will be fine in crypto land. Don't you worry, you're with the Crypto Lifer. And everything is going to be all right. We're going to make it through no matter what. I'm going to take you through the bull market. I'm going to take you through the next bear market. It's going to be tough. It's going to happen. We're going to lose half our subs. People are going to cry and moan. A lot of people are going to get rocked and wrecked. It's getting closer than we realized, you know. And it's been a year now. We've been battling through so many gains, so many wins, and now we got to see where the cookie crumbles. And that's why I always tell people you got to be taking profits on the way up, because you never know what's going to happen. The best thing you can say to yourself is, I don't know what this market could bring. So another bull pennant there to break to the upside. Highly likely this just continues its tear, says the technical analysis. The consolidation is sound. This coin's moving pretty nice. Bam, bam, bam. And take a look at some, how many people are buying it. 1,728 addresses. Okay? Couple hours. I wonder, can you update that? Are you a contact owner? Update the token information. That'd be good for the team to do, because I use that a lot. So if the team's listening, anyone hearing me? I don't know if you want to or not. I don't want to tell anyone what to do as well. I'm not that guy, so you do whatever makes you happy. And I'm not always right either, so maybe you know something I don't. But it would be good, I think, to have the website there. It would make it look a little more official, and I don't know. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. But it looks strong. It's looking good, and that comes from the DYOR team. My buddies at DYOR. Do your own research, join token.info. Check them out. Check out the token. Let's see what's up with DYOR. Still strong, 749. Starting to go up. Got a nice pop, too, recently. Look at that. Forming a bit of a flag, too, as well, for DYOR. Took a little bit of a dip, but there's cup and handling. There's some cup and handling action here, and it's crawling back up to the upside. And somewhat associated with DBT, and so DBT starts to move, DYOR starts to move. You can see some serious gains coming out of these coins. So, just kind of put that out there. They run in tandem, and they're a great team. I know them. I've met them. I've sat with them. I've done an interview on their YouTube channel. Unbelievable guys, really nice people. Shout out to the DYOR team, and shout out to DBT. And no one gave me any DBT to say this. This wasn't sponsored. They did give me DYOR a long time ago. I sold most of my DYOR. I'll be honest with everybody. So I'm not even like a big holder of it. I hold the portion of it. And the only reason is because I get obsessed with NFT gaming coins. And even I think this project's amazing, and I think it's going to do well. But I'm just honest. I love NFT gaming right now, and I'm all about it. And I just see I have a strong instinct of where the money's going in crypto. And I'm following it. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I appreciate the DYOR Disco team and everyone out there. Much love, much respect, But honestly, even with NFT gaming, do your own research. It's always going to be prevalent. So it's something that I believe could be substantial and go for a long time. And the team is amazing. You don't always get to know the team. You don't always get to put a face to the name. And they're out there doing hard work every single day. So shout out to the team. And I appreciate you. Guys, BitOrbit. This will be big. Oh, yeah. It sounds like it's going to be big. Let's take a look at what he's saying. BitOrbit. And get your whiteboards open. Get out your stuff, guys. BitOrbit. Just start writing these things down. You never know. This is how it begins. I've never heard of this as a new coin we've never seen here. Market cap is 28 million. Okay? Well, let's take a look at this. Every single day, there's another coin that we've never heard about. And that's why people come to the channel. We go over Bitcoin, Bitcoin dominance, total 2. Show you the entire world, and we also dabble in the altcoins. I'm also going to give you an amazing chart that's looking very ready to pop. If you stay with me through most of the stream, you're going to be getting some alpha that's going to burn your pants off. So get ready. I'm going to keep it moving. Don't get too crazy now. Keep it relaxed, and we'll keep it moving. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Download the mobile app. I mean, look at this. Embedded crypto wallet. Embedded chat. Share your link everywhere. Create paid content with ease. How to start BitOrbit. Let your followers support you. This is like Bitcoin, YouTube. Be the first to try and start in the alpha. 40,000. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's a big indication to me that this has a huge following. Even if they got most of those people to pay for it or they did whatever they did. It's very rare you see a 40,000. Building a loyal base of fanatic followers is difficult, but monetizing your content shouldn't be. We built BitOrbit for those influencers who want to generate more revenue for their content. We built BitOrbit for those influencers who value their privacy and for those who want to eliminate middlemen and gatekeepers. Most importantly, we built BitOrbit for the influencers who want it all without having to sacrifice one aspect for another. How to start? Simply just add a link to your preferred social media. When your community follows the link, they will prompt to pay for your exclusive content. That's simple. I will be coming out with exclusive content here very, very shortly. I like exactly what's going on here. I'm going to have my team look into this. We're going to get into BitOrbit immediately. Thank you so much for putting this on my radar. Not only does it work, once I use it and I find it useful, then I'm going to really, really probably turn on the steam. I like what's happening here. You got me excited. This is a big deal. Let's take a look at the chart. Let's see what we can see. We did the FA, and there's way more FA to do. We'll look at some white paper. I'll do my due diligence in my off time. I'm not going to bore the bejesus out of you with every single thing I do, but let's take a look at the charts now. Let's take a look at the technical analysis here and see what's cracking. For BitOrbit at 72 cents, 700. That's how much is traded today. So I guess the burn isn't really the market cap. I'm still kind of figuring that out. So this thing is just new. On the 5-minute chart, that's all I'm getting. It's just coming out. Like, you can't really even get much thought on it. That's the 5-minute chart. This thing doesn't get much. It doesn't get much better than this. Like, this is the beginning. This is the beginning. This is the beginning for BitOrbit. And I'll tell you right now. I like what I'm seeing here. See how they have the official site right here, BitOrbit. That you just want to do that. The DYOR, the DBTC team, you want to get that done. That's weird though. How come barely any? What is that? That's kind of strange. 2 addresses. This can't be the right address. Hold on. That's not it. That is not it. What's going on? I copied it from there. Pasted it in here. I don't know, man. This looks like a scam. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, look. There's no volume. What? Confidence high? That's interesting. Interesting. Wasn't it just 72 and said 83 now? What the heck just happened there? This thing just spiked up. This just looks weird to me. Oh, there's a lot of buys and sells now. Interesting. I guess they're not updating the BSC scan though. So what's going on? Like, what's up with that? There's more transactions in that. Like, I'm seeing them right now. I'm confused right now. That's the first time I've seen that. I think there's some. This isn't linked right. There's some unlinking going on. Because this looks hot to me. BitOrbit. The website looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. Like, I like what I'm seeing here. I really do. IDO token information. 007 public price. Total supply. Tokenomics. Token function. $15% of the team, 6% of the advisor, liquidity, ecosystem, and reserve. staking, private sale, VLX bat. 20% private sale. VCs can dump all over you. Something to think about. Look, there's a dump there. What is going on? This is strange. Like, this is not... Chart's not loading properly here. Getting, like, weird information. But this is what I'm seeing here. A lot of little buys and sells. I really like the idea. I like the product. This is just a bit funky for me. 70 cents. And then it says it's 80 cents here. The data just 65 now. It's flipping all over the place. The data is weird on this one. The data is weird. Let's take a look at the community and see what they're saying in there. Kind of maybe they can tell me what the heck is going on, you know? And that's why you join these communities. You check them out. So you go to community, right? Twitter, no. Go back to their website. Hit their Telegram. How does BITORB differ from traditional social media platforms? Deeper look into BITORB, the Velos-based social media app helps you monetize your content without restrictions. The next 100x altcoin gem is launching soon. Get these altcoins first. This is interesting. Has it not launched yet? Like, this is weird. It says IDO, but then it says you can buy. Just be careful, guys. Do your own research. I can't really figure out what's up here. Okay, shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So, moving forward, but I really like BitOrbit. All right, I give you some. I try to rest your nerves with Shiba Inu. All right, go up and down one more time. This is what I think. Don't use the word think. This is what the chart possibly could convey. Something like this, inverted head and shoulder here before it finishes off and decides to blast to the upside. Let's take a look at the elephant in the room, bitty Bitcoin, and what's happening with Bitcoin. As someone said, it would top out on October 19th, October 18th. So far, it's kind of been true, which has been a little weird. And I see some signs of bearishness and signs of bullishness. Let me break down what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. Now, on the temporary time frames, which is the 1 hour and the 4 hour, this is an inverted head and shoulder for Bitcoin. It is what it is. It is what it is, right? Also, this is definitely, in my humble opinion, a cup right here as well, and a handle, okay? A cup and handle, all right? Understand the cup and handle. I am Sammy Cup and Handy here, driving you on the cup and handle ship, bringing you to the A game, baby. So, Bitcoin, USD, any exchange, all the same. This thing, oversold. Sometimes double bottom, sometimes comes up. Oversold though, getting extended, hitting previous resistance and support lines that we've seen before. Okay? So BTC, cup and handle, broke out of the inverted head and shoulder, came back to the neckline. I see this 90% of the time of a breakout of an inverted. It comes back to the neckline. Not sure why, it just does what it does. That's what happens. Okay? Now, the measured move here is $74,350. That's my measured move, dude. And listen, I gave a measured move in this cup and handle here. Look, we've done this so many times when nobody else has. We're the only people, I believe, on YouTube to call this a cup and handle. I call it an emerging cup and handle. I even coined my own term for it. The emerging cup and handle as it moves up a little higher to the right side. And boom. And then what you do is you take the low point to the high point here, and you flip it And that gives you your measured move to the upside, and that's like, bam. So like, and then we were calling for a $61,000 Bitcoin down at 54K. I'm doing the same thing right now. The deal with this channel is we don't tell you about it after it happened. We show you how to do it yourself so you can find out how to be here too. And to be here too. And you know what? It takes a lot of BALZs. Most people cannot get in here because they just have an emotional problem. They're emotionally attached to their money so much. They're so materialistic. They're so stuck to the money. Or they're so worried about what could and could not be in their life. They are not freeing themselves from thoughts that are hurting them. Therefore, when they look at this, they see worry, pain, and anguish, and they make bad decisions when they chart, when they begin to trade. What you need to do is tell yourself that money does not matter, and that you never were after money in the first place, and that your life was to be here for experiences. You're here to experience what it's like to live inside of a human frame. You are a multi-dimensional being that's been traveling the ether for millions and trillions of years, and you will continue to do so. You just stopped off over here on Earth for a couple times to learn something, to gain some perspective, to bring you back down to Earth. Don't you realize that no saying comes from nothing? What are people saying when they say you're coming back down to Earth? Because we were souls and we said, hey, I want to freaking get some more humility. So I'm going to come back down to Earth for a little while. Dude, this stuff is not, and I just had that realization right now with you guys. We all just channeled together. So you came back down to Earth to learn, not to make money. If you learn so much that your knowledge makes you money, then by golly gee oh my, what a beautiful thing. But that's what it's supposed to be. So if you can separate yourself from your money, you can then begin to trade, and then you begin to make more money. It's, and not financial advice, but that's what happened to me. And I believe that's what happened to many successful people. Read a book on many successful people. They'll talk about the second they stopped thinking about the money, that's when they started making more. Insane. Because they focused on what they needed to do to get where they needed to be. And that's why this channel is also like a self-help channel, because I was depressed. I had anxiety. I know what it's like to think I can't do something, or to think my life's going to stay the same and not going to change. And then watch YouTube and see rappers and celebrities and people doing them thing about, nigga, just fly and do all this stuff. And I just like sit at home and watch them on YouTube. So I believe it. You can change your life at any moment. You know what I'm saying? So Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. It's extremely oversold too, pushing to the upside. Okay. And we see there's a little bit of bullish divergence happening even here on the 1 hour. What is that? Well, we have swing down here. If you take this swing to that swing, it's a downward side movement. But if you take this swing to this swing, it's almost flat. It's nowhere near the angle that is. And they will hit each other in intersection. That's bullish divergence as well. So we had hidden bullish. We have bullish right there on the smaller time frame. Also, there is hidden bullish because there's this swing up to swing up here. Look at this. And then this swings to the downside. There's even hidden bullish now on Bitcoin. There's a lot of bullish divergence. There's bullish divergence, hidden bullish divergence, inside a cup and handle, inverted head and shoulder, inside a bull pennant, retesting the previous. Like, what more do you need? In my humble opinion. So let's take a look at the 15-minute. That's what I need. And we're extremely oversold. I am personally going to open up a BTC trade right now. Not financial advice. Why? Because I go in every single time Bitcoin is low in the 15-minute and the 1 hour and is getting towards the last 25% of the pattern. And if I can find a retest of support, if I can find other types of confluence and ideas, then I will roll with that idea. I will take this wick to this wick as well. I'll pull what I call a mini fib just to feel out where I'm at. And by and golly gee oh my, we wicked to the 706, my favorite secret fib. Bounced into that golden pocket, and now we're cruising for a bruising at about, the 618. So we're in the golden pocket right now. Bitcoin sitting in the golden pocket on the Fibonacci retracement from impulse wick to wick. So just, another reason why the algorithms may pick up on a squeeze here and start to pump at 61,220. And I always use a stop loss. I look for the previous support and resistance, stock to chalk, and bam. So there's my idea for Bitcoin. If you're new to my channel every day, I usually in the first 5 minutes, today we went over some alts, but in the first 5 to 10 minutes, I go over BTC. And if it's there, sometimes it's not there, and I say I have to wait, and sometimes I'm like, but right now it's there. And my humble opinion, my system is saying it's a go. Because my system, I trade whenever my system says it to go. It could be 1 in the morning, it could be 2 in the morning, it could be 10 at night, it could be 5 at night. It's a 24-hour market, right? I trade whenever it says my system's to go. And they always like to wick you down. I wouldn't be surprised if they push us down a little lower. They did already get back into the pattern there. They already kind of brought it down to that 60,000. Yeah, I would. At times like that, I would have decided to go to 59.8. Can I get TI and DBT to kick things off? Shout out to you, man. It's a waiting game. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. You're the man, dude. $20 super chat. Look at this. Dear and it's a waiting game. We are on CMC and CoinGecko as well. Thanks, Lifer. Shout out to DYOR Disco, man, for the $20 super chat. That's very, very nice of you. Much appreciated. You guys are awesome, man. See a coin, please. Golden Cross TA. Looks good in my opinion. Shout out to Jedi. We'll take a look at See a Coin. I first started buying See a Coin at 008 back in 2017. One of my big holdings. I remember making 40 grand in my kitchen in 2017 in one night. I almost fell on the floor. See a Coin went to 11 cents. I was out of my mind. And that's when I got bit by cryptocurrency. See a Coin really did a number on me. I had never made that much money in my life at once. See a Coin changed me forever. And yeah, it changed me forever. I mean, I would go down with the ship like most people in 2017. Not always, though. Not as bad as most, because I've been trading for years before that. Wasn't as seasoned with cryptocurrency. Thought I was in a new asset class that was going to change the world. And once we hit $1 trillion, I thought, oh, we're done. Like, it's just going to keep. I didn't know we had these bear markets. I didn't understand the cycles of Bitcoin. I didn't know the cycles of Bitcoin. You know, put a 1 in the comment section right now if you don't understand the cycles of Bitcoin. If you're new, and please admit it, I want you to know, because I want to see how many people out there need some help, need that indication, need that information. Let me know. If you don't understand the cycles of Bitcoin, it troubles you, you struggle with it. Shout out to 332 people, one more person for the 333. Can we get the 333 people here on the live? Thank you so much for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for calling yourself crypto lifers and being part of the live stream. So we're looking at Bitcoin now. And I personally just opened a trade here at 61,000. Well, let me see. 61,100 for BTC. And there we have it. Bang, bang, bang. Okay? And hold me to it. Watch my trades, write them down. See how many hit, see how many don't. And that's the point. I'm here every single day so you can keep me down. You can watch it. 61,009. They're going to do a little bit of a dip now. They always love a dip. They love a good little dip when we're oversold. They got people emotional right now, and they can see it. They saw some panic selling. They're going to extend the panic selling. Usually it goes to 59,750 on a beautiful wick. So I'm waiting for my entry right now for a perfect entry. And what I do now is go to the 7-minute, the 5-minute, and get real awesome. And I start looking for the divergence to occur. Hasn't truly occurred yet. It's starting to a little bit, but it could be a little more clear on the 5-minute. Tells me we may have a little more low to go right now. And look, shoulder, head, and a possible shoulder there. That's something, I never negate what I see. I'm always open-minded to the idea of something isn't right. Something isn't brewing. Getting close. Let's see. It's attempting to put in a higher low here. Right here. We are swinging to the upside now. Slight bullish divergence now. Slight. Not too strong, but slight bullish divergence. Will we break 61K? Usually they do, because the market makers are trying to get liquidity. So right now, and usually they do this before they're about to go to the upside. They're trying to pack their bags. Right now, think about it. This is a market maker, a guy with a lot of money, trying to get his orders filled. So he's trying to come down and like scoop down here, like put his hand down here and just kind of grab your money out of your back pocket. That's what he's trying to do. He needs to do that. Him and 100 other Bitcoin guys all have hundreds of millions of dollars, and there's not enough Bitcoin for them to buy right now. So they're trying to find ways to squeeze more Bitcoin out of the populace, out of retail. So every time there's a green candle or things get a little weird, and they know you guys don't know the divergences. Most people don't study the divergences like the Crypto Lifer or like my lifers or like anyone in my Patreon. They can take advantage. They can just take advantage. And so that's what they do. And now they got people in fear bugging out. You have a lot of people saying we're going to go down to, 55K and this is the end. And you know what? I'm open-minded. Could we go into a bear market? It's possible. Could have that been a high right there at 67,000 on October 20th? Which is funny because people said the Bitcoin would top out on October 18th. And there's your high on October 20th, which is pretty funny. But you know what? I have a cup and handle on the 4 hour ready to blast. I have the daily extremely oversold. That's even hidden bullish divergence here when you got a swing up to swing up. So messy, but. And this swings down to the down. I'll do it on another chart. Even if they go up together, one of them just moves up at a higher angle than the other. They're going to hit each other. It's hidden bullish. It's class C hidden, but it's still hidden bullish divergence. So the daily is oversold with momentum to the upside. The 4 hours oversold, extended. The 1 hour is oversold. So like, it's just highly likely Bitcoin's going to go to $71,000, $75,000 and break through this high here. You know, so I've seen these plays happen for the last 12 years, 15 years. I've been watching these types of things. And for the last 7, I've been looking at stochastics and RSI, and I've seen how many times they played out in the stock market anywhere in the world on any different asset. And so with that information, I'm able to make a pretty good determination of the probability that's in our favor. So anyone could be good at TA, but have they been in the market? Have they seen market moves? Have they changed their style? Have they seen something? Oh, what market's starting to do? Let me do something different. That's going to change your guru, you know? That's why, like, I love all these young guys out there that are on YouTube, and it's awesome. But, you know, if they're 22 years old, if they're 24 years old, if they started trading in 2017, they have a lot to give. They have a lot to tell you. But they haven't seen enough market structure as me. They haven't seen enough market movement. They haven't made enough trades. I've made 10,000 buy. Like, it's insanity how many times I pressed the buy button when trading. So, and I'm not saying I'm the greatest, and I've gotten my butt whipped many, many times. An expert is simply just someone who made every mistake in a narrow field. And who am I to even say that I'm an expert? I'm not. I'm a beginner at all costs. Let's take a look at SIA coin SCUSDT on Binance. Okay, so I like what you're saying. I got a cup and handle here for SIA coin. Destination about 0.27. Okay. So let's see what we have here. It did bottom for sure. Remember, I was in this thing when it went to some amazing places. Wow, it did go to 6 cents though, SIA coin. I mean, what it is in, it's in this giant cup and handle and in a giant pennant. That's what it's doing. Bam, look at that. And guys, I mean, it was too crazy the other day out there in New York City. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. It was just too crazy. I met a lot of really interesting, cool people though. Like people that were just really worth talking to, that were doing interesting things, that were expanding their minds and that weren't working for anyone else, that were like just doing what they love to do. A lot of people that have made a few $100,000 on Board 8. I met a lot of the Board 8 club people and checked them out, hang out with them. And, you know, it was just fun. It was an interesting experience. It was a great time, you know. SIA coin. Coiling up, looking absolutely scrumptious to say the least. So I agree with you. SIA coin looking like it's a tasty little treat here on the hors d'oeuvre plate. SIA coin. And there's a cup and handle forming as well. SIA coin looking beautiful. Let's look at that 3-day. That's really what I want to be looking at a lot is the 3-day chart. It's got momentum halfway through. All right, let's take a look at the 4 hour. Are you oversold like most? Yeah, you're ready to rock. So about to see Bitcoin do a big move on the USDT pair. Go to a new all-time high, I believe. Break into 70K. It's just highly likely. It's like a 70% chance that this occurs. So I think there's even more. I think there's more like an 80 to 85% chance based on what I've seen in my lifetime and how many times I've seen that scenario play to the upside with the divergences and the bullishness, the way it was forming on the RSI. But need I digress, right? So SIA coin. SIA coin. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in to the live stream, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Woke up this morning, said thank you to God for my life. Thank you for everything I have, and thank you for this amazing experience to be running a YouTube channel with my friends and family and people that I absolutely love to be around. So I'm around the frequencies that I created. Your vibe is your tribe. Thank you for jumping on in to my vibe and my tribe. I appreciate each and every one of you because without you, there's no tribe. And without no tribe, there is no vibe, baby. So shout out to all y'all. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So there's your SIA coin. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it, man. Hi, Vobs. Anyone in secured ship? Much love. I mean, shout out to High Frequency. Let's take a look at what he's putting down. Can we pick up what he's putting down, so to speak, right? Secured ship. USDG chart on coin market cap. It's 008. It's an $873,000 market cap. Nobody knows about this yet. Didn't even crack a million. Let's look at the welcome to secured ship buy. Liquidity will be locked until 2023. This is for the security of our holders and our token. With secured ship, your tokens will be always secure. Our holders will be able to earn through a wide variety. One is through passive income. Secured ship holders will be rewarded from transaction fees. You hold, you earn. Oh, I like that. It's very important that our holders feel safe and be secure. Therefore, our audit and KYC have been done. Amazing. Secure ship by... They're so funny. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. This is interesting. I like what they're saying. What the heck do they do besides just a bunch of Shiba Inu? Don't give me that Shiba Inu. Why choose secured ship? As our name says it all, we care for security. Our game system. We want to offer holders different ways of earning. Our game is Google Play Store where you can play and earn. The top three players every week will be rewarded with ship. Play now. Are you kidding me? Hold on. We got to do a deep dive on this. So sorry. Token holders have lost their faith. We are here to change that forever. They should have let me do the voiceover. Time for a revolution. With a rewarding gaming system. Games, I added ing there. Game system. Save your spot before it runs out. Secured ship. Hold, play, and earn. SecuredShip.com. Okay. You know what? I mean, the market cap is just too small. It just came out. I absolutely love it. I think it's going to be absolutely beautiful. I think this thing's unbelievable, man. I think it's unbelievable. Look at the coin, man. Look at the coin. 8884. It's down 10%. Yeah. It went all the way up over here. It was already at 16 on November 3rd. So it's tanked already. So it pumped and dumped already. Form, look, a cup with a handle. See, look at this. Cup, handle. See the cup and handle? I like what I saw. I could definitely see people getting involved. It's interesting to me, for sure. For sure. I'm having a pick between the last one and this one, between the gem of the day. These are looking really hot. Don't get too crazy on me, though. Don't get too crazy on me today. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and part of the live stream. You're unbelievable people, and you all know it. You all know you're great. You do. Just keep being great every single day of the week. That's all you got to do. Just keep being great. I love each and every one of you for being here. Turn off my sound, and now it disappeared. The little sound went. Why would it do that? That's weird. Like, you know, you can actually turn off sound here, like, right? If it was there, if you were on sound. See, like, and I did that to this, and then the sound's gone now. I'll refresh. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Let me get back into brass tacks. But Secured Ship just kind of blew me away. I have to be honest. Like, I'm sitting here just like, huh. Like, I get these, like, that's going to be hot type of thoughts. And I'm getting that thought right now with Secured Ship. So, but it's high risk, high reward. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are just like, you never know, baby. You never know. Let's take a look at it here. Let's do a little more deep dive here and see what it looks like on the outskirts of town. PooCoin, baby. On the outskirts of town. That's pretty funny. Secure chip. Never laugh at your own jokes, right? Okay, so. Oh, it's forming a beautiful, like, kind of bull pennant, in my humble opinion. I'm glad we didn't jump in too early. It's actually kind of in the sweet spot. Shoulder, head, and shoulder forming, inverted head and shoulder. Bit of a cup and handle as well. Let's take a look. You could do the TA on anything in your life. I mean, anything. Wow, secure chip looks pretty nice. So we already went over Bitcoin, and we gave you a Bitcoin idea. I shared my thoughts with you on BTC. Cup and handle breaking to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here. Measured move. I mean, you'd be getting this thing at the very, very late beginning stages. So I tell people, man, the live stream's where it's at. Showing up to the live is really where the gems are, really where it is. This thing looks hot to me. This thing looks hot to me. I'm telling you right now. It's looking hot. Secure ship. Looking pretty crazy. And I send that out to the tweets right now too. So if you're following me on Twitter, you just might follow. You might hear about a gem that nobody ever even knew about. So follow me on Twitter, man. A lot of gems are coming in. I'm going all in XRP. F it. That's so funny. F it. I'm going all in XRP. Give me your best charts and news. Gem time. Ooh, look at that. XPR, someone's giving them. SCLP. Yeah, I like Scallop, and I went over Scallop yesterday. I think I think Scallop's hot. Scallop is an amazing project. Look at this thing. Let's take a look at it here in PooCoin. Form that falling wedge. Bit of a cup and handle here for Scallop too as well. I like this coin a lot. I like the project a lot. Like a whole deal. I was actually showing it to people last night because I thought what they had going was so awesome and so inspirational. So very interesting to me. I do like that coin a lot. Scallop. So interesting. Follow the right people on Twitter. Get all the information that you need. You see what I'm saying? Get all the information that you need. DSLA, people liking. XCAD, literally the best there is. Mainnet, imminent. More creator announcements. Plug in getting tested. XCAD. And look at this. We're talking about XCAD here. Booming to the upside. Had you been in the Patreon, you'd be up a massive amount here. You know, had you looked at it, done your TA, and let the TA play out, 113% on XCAD. Bang, bang, bang. No stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. I like to say that a lot because it's important. Gains for days, baby. Gains for days. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in to the live stream. Bam. And that's what we do every day too. We show you how to make money in cryptocurrency. We teach you how to educate yourself with technical analysis so you yourself can empower yourself. You yourself can go on the trips you want, fly the place you want to fly, be who you want to be, and do what you want to do with your life. Look, there was a cup and handle inside of a cup and handle. XCAD, beautiful move to the upside. It's basically in price discovery where there's only a wick here, so highly likely to get to eventually to the top here. XCAD looking nice. 4 hours a little overbought. I'll put an alert down here. When it comes back down, I'll probably throw it back up in the mix, but shout out to anyone that jumped into XCAD. Unbelievable move for XCAD. Unbelievable. And I like to add that to the win list and just go over the wins. I don't like to boast too much about the wins. I just like to show the technical analysis and show how it plays out day in and day out. But it's good to show a beginner, someone that's just coming in, what's happening and what's going on. You know, the polypunks are gaining a little bit of steam, which is a good sign. Polypunks are gaining a little bit of steam. I like to see that. I like to see that a lot. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you coming on into the live stream. XCAD, booming to the upside. I like what it's doing. And it has movement to the upside. XCAD, 113% gains for XCAD. All right, let's keep it moving. Let me get back into the chat and see what's cracking. Hi, Bob, secure ship. Oh, yeah, and secure ship on my radar. I'm almost like, need my phone. Hold on, can you grab my phone? It's gotta be upstairs, right there, no? No, I don't know. If I did, I would have. I think it's in the room when I changed. I put it in the room when I changed. You know my wife has to get everything for me. You know that. TA on Dreams. Let's take a look at Dreams for Chad Smith. Dreams. Dream Quest on KuCoin. Look at that. They took a beat down. And that's why you always use a stop loss. Because you never know. You never know. We actually hit this trade, though. Let's just make it very, very clear. We nailed the trade. We played it one day, right when the trade opened. I made one trade on it. It was right here. We hit our target. It happened. We hit 73%, and like what? And that was the 10-minute chart. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, like 70 minutes. We made 73%, 10% a minute, and then we were done. And I didn't really touch it again. I really like secure ship, and I wanted to put some BNB in there. So Dreams USDT. Falling wedge. I mean, high risk, high reward, because it's at the very, very bottoms, right? Saw a lot of these coins come back from the dead, though. JSMY did something like this. Eventually would pump back up. You know? Here's thoughts for Dream. I mean, and the target, if it can get out of the hole, $2.43. So, and I don't know much about the project. You know, I haven't done a deep dive on the project. Dreams. Dreamsters. It's like Dreamsters or Dreams. Dream Quest. That's what it was. Dream Quest. It should be some cool NFT gaming where you fly around in the ship and do all some cool stuff. Your quest awaits you. Join the quest. Overview. Explore amazing realms. Dream Quest is building the first ever metaverse-based economy. A self-sustaining dreamverse where people will be able to participate in the decentralized play-to-earn RPC game using dynamic NFTs. Unknown factors will affect character attributes in games, and post-game outcomes will dynamically change the NFT card attributes and write them on the blockchain, the Ethereum scribes, to show game history for each card. Play-to-earn. Dreams. Let's take a look at this. I got to do the dive. I got to do the dive right now. I think it's important that we do the dive. As much as we'd all want to just always just relax, got to see what this video is about. I got to see what they're presenting to us. Want to give them a chance to here on the channel to kind of give us a vision of what the future could be. That's like the, you guys know what I'm saying, right? There's a bit of a, look, the winter, right? It looks like Game of Thrones, right? Looks very Game of Thrones-esque. the dragon, the whole thing. Play to earn, free to play, dynamic NFTs, gamification. Want to explore the Dreamverse. So pretty cool. I'm with it. It looks pretty interesting, you know. Chainalon, Polygon, our allies. Interesting. Linked up with Polygon. So they're on our radar for sure. Okay? They're on our radar now. Dreams. And if you didn't chase, I mean, yeah, I mean, and then possible this too. Look, the end of the wedge, when the wedge finally says enough is enough, the inverted head and shoulder kind of has to be there at one point. It's just part of it. That is your first high or low since you started to dump here. You want to understand how trends change, right? Up, down, you know. Like explain change in trend. Trading with the trend. 6 ways to identify the direction of the trend, right? So there's your range. Sell off, right? Trading with the trend, the line graph. Bam, bam, bam. And then, see, there's your first high or low. So you're coming down, you get your first high or low, and it gets the shoulder, head, and the shoulder. The right shoulder is the first high or low. So whether you identify the head and shoulder or the high or low, you're doing the same thing, whether you know it or not. So trading with the trend, moving averages. Trading with the trend channels and trend lines. Trading with the trend, how to use the ADX indicator. This is teaching you how to use things. This is free, man. Technical analysis can be free if you put in enough work and time. All right? My group is $99 a month, but it's just to kind of really support you and give you so much information so you don't have to go look for it. We save you time so you don't have to go to 100 sites. We give we give you the news. We give you the updates. We give you the charts. We show you what's going on. We just get you educated too. We have a learning library. We have a place where beginners and experts hang out together and help each other out. So dream. And, you know, am I willing to kind of put a count on this? This is high risk because there's not a lot of support. High risk, right? But, I mean, if it can get back to that high, which that's, you know, usually the case. Yeah, about a 200% gain. So see if it can break on out of the channel. Get out, hit that resistance, maybe bounce, boom up again. And I mean, if this inverted head and shoulder can play out and it can break, then anything is possible for this coin for sure. On the daily or that 15-minute oversold, wants to rock to the upside. I like that. On the 1 hour, somewhat oversold, still kind of playing a little bit of a game, but it's flipping. It's flipping. So I like what I'm seeing here for Dream. Looks like it could recover and finally make its way on up to the upside for Dream. And you know, what a beautiful time it was to be in New York. I had left New York. I lived there for 20 years. In case anyone doesn't know, I lived in New York for 20 years. And I left for, you know, I've been gone almost 2 years now. It's been crazy to know that I've left New York 2 years ago. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What an insane life New York was. And just to go back and run around and see the city and realize how much I remembered about it, how much I knew, like every single nook and cranny, how much time I had spent in Times Square, how much time I had spent in Midtown. In my last, you know, and I'd worked at all different offices. I was an office worker, you know, working for TV companies, doing a 10 to 6. It's 10 to 6 in the TV. At least it's not 9 to 5. You get to come in at 10 o'clock in my industry, which is pretty sweet. We found that kind of like cool because like all the other people were rushing around and I would always like 10 o'clock and I'd waltz in at 10:15, the guy that I am, every single day. And no one would say a word to me. It's just how I did it, man. I worked, but I did it. You can believe you me. I did it my way, even though I did try to do a 10 to 6. Yeah, I didn't do a 9 to 5. I did a 10 to 6. Like, yeah, you know. And there was a while where I did a 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. I did that for a while. 8-hour shift, 7 to 3. It was tough. It was tough. We talked about CHR booming to the upside, right? And we don't seem to miss here on the channel. I was looking at this thing. I saw it was in a cup and handle, inverted head and shoulder, and bull pennant. Boom to the upside. Entry around here for the patrons was at 39. We looked at it, and it would blast. It's now at 88, doing serious damage. So shout out to anyone that looked at this. And this thing is just getting started as it's now oversold on the 4 hour with momentum. See how it came down, touched the 21, it has to touch the 21. Once it rips up and gets a little higher, it's going to have to touch the 21-day moving average. Same here. So what I do is I project my pennant. Now, I could break out of this and then figure it out, but I project my pennant. Looks like it may want to pop a little more here and then figure out its way. Slow motion just now. I mean, the 15-minute says there's a scalp here, like a nice little scalp. Take a look. 15-minute is a great scalping chart. I'll be honest. If you've had a couple years under your belt as a trader, you're not just a beginner, you'll be scalping on the 15-minute. It's pretty advantageous because trade doesn't take too long. You know, if you have ADHD and you want to see your rewards faster, that works. Some people want to see the trade happen. You get swing up to swing up. You know, this doesn't swing up as much. A little bit of Class C hidden bullish. MACD turning, falling volume, falling price, and you got the stochastics pointing to the upside. This looks like it's going to pop right now as we're talking about it. And we'll put that on ice because I love to do that. And then we'll come back to it during the stream. And you guys will see, wow, the technical analysis does play out. Nothing to do with me at all. It's just the technical analysis. Nothing to do with me. Nothing. So there's your TA on Dreams. Polka City from my man, Ma Barley. Let's take a look at our baby Polka City as we've been banging on it all day long. And you know Polka City is going to end up on KuCoin. Maybe it is already. Is it already? Maybe it might be. And there's CHR. You knew it was going to bang on you. You knew it was going to bang on you. There's Dream as well. CHR scalp about to pop. How do I do it? How do I know it? Because you'll get this good too. Just keep doing it. Do anything as much as I do, and you'll get good at it. Trust me. Do anything as much as I do, and you will get good at it. I'm addicted to my craft. I went to New York City. I had to bring a backpack. I had to bring a laptop. I had to bring an extra monitor. I had to bring a remote light system. Right? I even brought that little mini mic, you know what I'm saying? Just to kind of at least get some audio going there. And I had to live stream out the hotel room. And I did what I had to do. And, you know, I'm not going to stop live streaming. It is what it is. The Wi-Fi wasn't the best. Like, you know, there's some issues with it. But we made it through. We got the information to the ears of the people that needed it. And that's what mattered. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in CHR. And we talked about this thing way back when. And, yeah, so we show you that we're way ahead of the call. We're way ahead of the idea. We're kind of projecting into the future at all times, right? Look at this thing. TVK on the 15-minute. I'll show you what I'm looking at here and what's cracking. Bit of a flag. Solana was in one of these. It was like a W bull pennant, okay? Broke out very nicely. Let me show you what I mean. I kind of have a photographic memory, so I can be like, oh, where did I just see that recently? Oh, I saw it on Solana. So I'm like, okay, and then I'm able to pull it up on the Rolodex in the brain. I'm like, okay, watch this. Watch me be wrong. I'm like 99.9% accurate with this, with the photographic stuff, because it just honestly, because I can't remember like you can remember. See, as much as it is a skill, it's also kind of, I don't remember it the way everyone. I have to like see it to remember it in a way. Yeah, but it was doing this. See this double bottom here. This had the W, you know. This had the W here too. See the W? And then it would break on out to an all-time high, 247. I see Solana going to 271 and counting. So Solana. And right there, another idea here at 200. Solana still continuing to the upside. So the Solana entry, banging on them. No stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. Sorry, sometimes I move too fast and I do post the wrong chart, but I catch it within a half a second. I apologize. I wonder what that looks like on your end, though. I just got to slow down, but I move at the speed of light, so I don't know if I ever will. All right. Everyone got their fat ape. I got my fat ape, too. go to OpenSea. I don't really like my fat ape, but whatever. Here's my fat ape. He's eating a sandwich. It's kind of funny. And then you can see kind of like, you know, what he has compared, you know, to everyone else, right? You're like, well, what does my fat ape have that other fat apes don't have? And attributes, they call them, right? So look at your properties. One thing is the vest. Only 1% have the vest. So that's good. If you can get something with 1%, it's a pretty good deal, right? 1% have the vest. 7% have the hamburger, which is, yeah. 4% have the gray trait, 14. 9% have no hat. 12% have the blue eyes. And 30% have the yellow background. So, he's got the blue eyes, he's got the vest, and he's eating a sandwich. Number 3151, my dude, right? And people were trying to offer me 0.2, 0.4, low. This guy tried to offer 0.4. Some are going for 0.6. And you take a look at the floor price for the Fat 8 Club. And they had a low, they're actually kind of what you could have minted them for right now. Not going up, but we'll see what happens. It's, it's a better sign. When they got sold out fast, you'd like to see them go up a little faster than this. The Fat 8 Club. They did have like a problem with the reveal. It took like and I also don't know who won the Lamborghini and all that fun stuff. Did I win the Lamborghini? It looks like I did not. But, So shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you coming on in. All right. And check out the news here, too. Google invests $1 billion in Bitcoin futures platform, CME Group. I mean, that's a big deal. Google invests $1 billion. Are you kidding me? Google has given a whopping $1 billion to the CME Group, the first platform that launched Bitcoin futures together with the CBOE. Along with the investment, a condition was that CME would shift its core trading system to the Google Cloud. CME experts to eventually move markets onto Google Cloud technology, the company say. CME deals give Google Cloud a prize client and financial sector. Google invests $1 billion in exchange giant CME, Alphabet Google Future Group. That the deal under, it's a huge deal. They're basically investing $1 billion into Bitcoin. And Blue Zell continues to rip to the upside. We talked about Blue Zell when it was just a penny. And look at TVK. It's forming a bit of a bull pennant. Want to put it on your radar as well. I'll put an alert down here on the 1 hour. When that alerts, I'll take a look at it on another time. Let's get back into the chat, see what's going on. And we're also going over like what we go over every day here on the channel, which is total 2, all that fun stuff. All that fun stuff. Look at this inverted head and shoulder for a V-chain. It's going to blast off. Morning, lifer. Love your positive vibes in the AM. Can you take a quick look at KDA if you get a chance? Cheers, brother. Shout out to the White Knight. Send in a $99 super chat at least. $1, bro. It doesn't have to be a lot. CryoWar is a scam. I can't remove my money. Some people will be lying about the Lamborghini and rolled watches they promised to have raffled, then never do it. I know. Sam8 is eating a Sammy. He is eating a Sammy. So super chats, DBT, Pole City, Dreams, ALTBASE, TRIAS, Shadows Network, DAOs, Gala, XTZ, and Blocktopia. Shout out to Love Learning for the amazing super chats with the alert system there you got going on me. I like that. I love you, Love Learning. You're an amazing person. And I love you with all my heart. And you make me smile every time we hang out. I appreciate you. I'm trying to make a deal with BitOrbit. I like what's going on there. Trade on the Pancake Swapeasy. Trade on the Wagyu Swap. The Wagyu Swap. Dude, secure ships on my radar. Don't let me forget. The problem is I'll forget. We found secure ship in BitOrbit. And someone in the BitOrbit team just reached out to me. They found me and they DM'd me on Telegram. So people are watching somehow. They make the connections. They figure out what's cracking. Let's take a look at POLKA City. Okay, so Polka City went high, like insane. Okay, market cap got pretty high, pretty crazy. I'm still just keeping my car stacked. Now, I haven't been able to see what I earned, though. I might be doing it wrong. I'm not sure with my Polka City. PolkaCity.org, right? I don't know why this isn't loading right now. Then I go to a better time frame. What are you doing, Polka City? Okay, here we go. So Polka City pump. We got in at 38. I got in at 38. People were getting in at 29, 28. It was like 38, 40 cents. Snatch it up here. This cup and handle was highly likely to break to the upside. It was like a cup. There's your handle. I formed this handle here. Said, it's retracing. Probably a good time to get in on the lows. And boom. Next thing you know, where will we go? All the way to $3.91. Unbelievable. That's pretty crazy. We would crash hard, though. We pull a Fibonacci on that. You can see where it came right to the 618. See? And we're in the golden pocket right now. That's exactly where we are. So, beautiful retracement for Polka City. It's right where it needs to be, and ain't nothing wrong with it at all. So, there you have it. You're sitting in the golden paquita. The paquito. You're in the poquito. The golden paquito. All right? And that makes people think of something dirty. Don't do that. If it did, there's something wrong with you. You're probably a sex addict and you have issues. It will get you help if you need it. Just reach out to the... No, I'm sorry, man. We're trying to make jokes here every day on the channel. Some people are sex addicts, though, so I don't want to make a joke about it. And if you're a recovering sex addict, I hope everything will be all right for you. I know nothing about that. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. And we talk about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency every single day here on the space. Break it down, show you what's happening in cryptocurrency. TFUEL had some legs, dropped in, dropped out a while back there. Okay, now we're going to take a look at every single day in the channel. We take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance, total 2. We got to show you what's happening in the entire market space so we can figure out, kind of like, get some insight into where we're going. So you want to look at the dollar, number one. And interesting that the dollar pumped here, see? But it's pumping to the top of this rising wedge in the 4-hour. This rising wedge is a 68% chance of a break to the downside. Highly likely it breaks all the way down to here. That's what I like to see. Break down, fall down. It's getting high on that 4-hour while Bitcoin's low on the 4-hour. So now, for a second, they kind of correlated for a half a second. But now, dump on the dollar, pump on Bitcoin. All is well in the land. So, in the land, in the Cleveland, in the land. So look, high on that 1 hour, about to come down to as well. And then the 4-hour kicks in. I see bearish signs for the dollar falling out of this rising wedge to the downside, which is going to be very, 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 very good for BTC. So there's the dollar index. And that's why we look at the dollar every single day. We try to look at the ideas of what's happening to the dollar, because when Bitcoin pumps, the dollar dumps. It's hands-on. And you can go put the charts next to each other and see this all happen. And, like I'll do it for you right now, because why not go all the way? People that go all the way end up making it all. See what I'm saying? So look at this. Bitcoin has a nice pump right here. Not interesting. See, this is what I was saying, though. So here's Bitcoin, massive pump. Right here, right? It starts here, and boom, there's a dollar. That's when the dollar completely dumps. So the dollar goes from here, dumps down to there. That's the same time where the Bitcoin goes from here. So there's the two blue dots, right? Same spot. And as you can see, the dollar would dump from this line while the Bitcoin would pump. And then the second Bitcoin dump, the dollar would pump. See, and then look, the massive dump for Bitcoin, a massive pump for the dollar. And then the dollar starts to dump. What do you think is going to happen to Bitcoin? So it's going to pump. So look, Bitcoin dumped, the dollar pumped. Bitcoin pumped, the dollar dumped. It's going to happen. This is it. And so that's why we look at the dollar index every single day here on the channel and break it down and show you what's happening. Break it down into brass and get to brass tacks, man. Let's get down to brass tacks, right? Thanks, bro. I am pumped. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Did it really? Hold on. Damn. Let's take a look at SLP real quick. That's not the end, is it? Of the music? Hold on. Okay, so Bond. Let's take a look at this thing. Alpha. I got Alpha on my radar. Moving. Look at this thing. Cup and handle there. See the cup? There's your handle. Sammy, cup and handy. He came all the way out from the left side of the stands. What is he doing over there? The guy's falling over himself. My God, it looks like he's... Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Did he just do that? I cannot believe it. My God, I'm going to get fired. I don't even care. This game is out of control. Fuck it. No, I'm just... Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you know Bob Menery, I'm doing my best Bob Menery impressions. He's running all into the base. Then he fell on his head. Looks like he somersaulted into his own butt. Jesus, Louises, what was that? That's what Bob Menery does. He made a living doing that. I could make a living doing that, but I'd probably rather do something funner with my brain. But it's still, you know, it's still interesting. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Dusk, an oldie but a goodie too. Let's take a look at SLP, pumping to the upside. Good old SLP. Wow. And it was only a matter of time. I mean, they beat the coin down to zero. Like even this is not a win for it because like it's like at the edge of its life. Like, ugh, you know. Cool little coin in the Axie ecosystem, 11 cents. Yeah, it could get all the way back up here to that target of 39 cents. Definitely could happen. 4X on the way. Is it my play? Do I like it? No. Now I'm going to talk about it a lot? Nah. I am going to talk about why I'm in OMC Go, though. All right? And why this is the play for me, personally. Went in here near the bottom of the pattern around 1339 and been in OMC Go. Why? Because they're giving away a token on November 11th called like the Nobo token, Nova token, some token. I know they're doing an airdrop. And when airdrops happen, people run into the coin to get the money. I'm going to sell off somewhere in here, and I'm not going to care one iota about that airdrop. So I'm going to dump on everyone else that buys in for the airdrop that day. And I'm that trader. I'm the institutional trader. I'm the, smart money that's going to dump on everybody that's going to go, oh, I want this coin to get this awesome airdrop. The airdrop's not going to be half the value of the value they lose in the coin pumps. What you can do is you can just make the trade and then buy the coin that they dropped. It's a lot better of an idea. But everyone wants to get this free airdrop, and they rush into the coin. Oh, I get this. And newbies that don't understand do it, and then they get dumped on. And this happens almost on every single airdrop that I've ever seen. So whenever I see an airdrop, it's a really easy way to play and sell off. It is what it is. So you can use airdrops to your advantage because most people are thinking, oh, I'm going to get a free coin, and nothing's free. Nothing's free. They'll pay for that coin somehow, some way when they get pounded. So I know there's an airdrop for OMC Go. I'm playing that idea. It's very simple. Put my money in. I'm going to let it ride. I'm going to get out before the airdrop. I'm going to call it a day. There it is. There's really nothing else to break down about. It is what it is. Just trying to show you where the date of the actual airdrop. I want to know myself. I'm doing some due diligence here on CoinMomo. Give you all you need about any coin, all the news, and break it down. You want to couple the news with what's happening. You want to say, okay, airdrop this, boo that, right? So OMC Go Network, right? The Boba airdrop on November 12th, snapshot. The Boba airdrop on November 19th. They're going to look at your snapshot on the 12th. So you better dump that OMC Go beforehand, because if you do not, it's highly likely it's going to dump City on you. I'm just putting it out there. All right, about to go into price discovery, possibly. Not too far from that, but OMC Go and oldie but goodie. Been watching this coin since 2017. OMC Go. 1685 here, a little higher than my chart. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Okay, please want people before calling out for a project. I just got scammed. You got scammed. We didn't call out a project. We just looked at it. You got scammed. You gotta do your own research, man. You know what I'm saying? I also like didn't say anything about the product. Didn't even say I liked it. Didn't even talk about it. So like, you can't blame anybody for your own decisions. This is not financial advice here. Okay. Anything you do in crypto, anything you do, if you're sending funds and you don't send it to the wrong address, like that's nobody's fault but your own, right? If you join an exchange and the exchange gets hacked, that's nobody's fault but your own. Crypto is extremely, extremely volatile. You have to be very careful at all times. For instance, you should be putting a FIDO key on your email. Most people don't. All right? You should be putting a FIDO key on your email. If you just heard me say that, you didn't write it down, you didn't Google it, it's kind of up to you. I'm the type of guy, when I hear something, I make a move on it. I don't just go, oh yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to say it one more time. If you don't have a FIDO key on your email, you are not doing the right thing. If you don't know what a FIDO key is, there's something called Google. And you can FIDO, and I'll spell it for you. Okay? A FIDO key. You're going to get them on Amazon, wherever you need them. They're these little USB keys that will translate as basically a lock to your password. It will be a physical connection that'll have to be made to be able to enter your email. If you don't have one of these, then your email could be phished, scammed, and other things could be happening to you, and that's connected to all the other things you're using. So please get a FIDO key immediately. Get it from Amazon, get it from wherever you need, and then add it to the back end of your security system, your security settings into FA for your Google account. Please do it right away. It only costs you $45 to $35 to $25, and you'll be in the 1% of more secure people, because nobody's doing this. Nobody does it. I did it like 5 years ago. Nobody does it. It's the best idea you should be doing. If you're not doing this, you're being up in the game. All right? So, I've just put you on. If you refuse now to go buy a $25 FIDO key, and you refuse now to secure your email, I do not know what to tell you. You've been given the proper information. All right. Can it work on cell phones? YubiKey versus FIDO, same thing. YubiKey, they're all the same. Anything that acts as a interoperable USB. Yeah, capacity is banging on them. Capacity. I sent a spreadsheet. I don't know if I did it right. You see track and chart. I don't know where you sent the spreadsheet, man. I like, how would I know where to look? Email, DM. Shadow Network, Gala. And honestly, some people all see too. Sometimes someone will buy a coin, they won't be able to sell it, and they'll be like, I got scammed. They didn't get scammed, they just don't know the slippage. Like, they don't know how to sell it properly. So there's also FUD going on in that sense. You know what I'm saying? You can't blame him for you not expecting that. What? Yeah, you need to expect every single coin is a scam in meme coin, Will. Shantugai, look at the yellow text under the screen. So funny. Jinhua, I posted the link for you above. What about a cell phone app? Is it secure? I mean, I guess yes and no. You know? And the words buffer is rat poison, right? Like, just for the tip. Thank you so much, brother. Didn't even know that exists. There you go. Thank you for the 220 likes. 269 global family watching. Just one click away, and you can truly help the lifer community. Sam, that was funny as hell. Crazy trades. I know what you meant by... What browser are you using? Lifer, what do you think about the metaverse token Realm? Never heard of it. Another new token on my radar. Thank you so much for putting it on my radar. Realm. So, dude, BitOrbit, Secure Ship, and Realm all look pretty proper to me, right? Let's take a look at Realm. Realm Defenders, TRB. Is it we talking to Realm? You didn't say Realm Defenders, so I'm going to go with Realm. Create and explore your own play-to-earn microverse. Are you kidding me? Infinite realms. Realms are bursting with life. Create your realm. Bridging reality. I feel like I would sit on these apps and just play all day doing this stuff. Land. This is pretty cool. Realm. I kind of like it. Can I use it right now too? Heliotrope District. Quant Pod X. On January 3rd, 2009, an anomaly in space-time sent out unprecedented waves of energy, disrupting the quantum field that holds the metaverse in balance. Portals began malfunctioning, trapping objects like beings and entire realms into the state of quantum superposition, struck between the physical and the digital, neither here nor there. Engineers in the Heliotrope district of the metropolis developed 5,000 quant pads to maintain the portal fields, while they figured out how to recover all that was trapped. The quant pads are set to run out of the energy by the data on the outside of the vessel and must be docked to recharge. Recent innovations indicate that upon docking, the engineers will be able to collapse the quantum fields containing inside, releasing a plethora of valuable in-game items, creatures, and even entire micro-verses. Enter the quantpod.x. This is pretty outrageous. I'm all about it. I'm loving it right now. I'm absolutely loving it. It's on the Ethereum mainnet, right? More, is it on both? Oh, it also is on BSC. That's smart. Get them on either one. I like what I'm seeing here. Let's take a look at the chart here too as well. And again, anything is possible, right? POLKA City. That's a beautiful retracement after a massive move to the upside. We're still holding massive gains of 4x right now on POLKA City. I'm at it at 38 cents. I'm holding a 4x. I put in like, I don't know what I put in. It's not important what I put in. But we're up 400%, right? The money does not matter. That's not really, I'm not trying to throw money at you. I'm trying to give you a percentage. So anyone, if you're a school teacher or fireman, what if you put $1,200? You would have turned it into $4,800. I mean, that's really nice. A nice $5,000. What if you were, the percentage matters. It's the percentage. So look at this. Bull flagging out here for Realm. Some consider it a double top, but we kind of negated it with this push to the upside there. Could be a shoulder, head and a shoulder too. But, I'm just open-minded. But I'm starting to see this bull pennant here forming. Bit of an ascending triangle here. So it kind of already pumped and dumped, came out strong, double bottomed as well. There's a double bottom. Show you that was kind of its bottom. It's like, I'm going to find my bottom there, the double bottom. Now, it has a move up to the upside like so. Bam. And then it will be in price discovery. It's basically very, very close to price discovery right now. Once it breaks this level is the only level holding it. This thing could do some serious damage. $15 million market cap for Realm. It looked pretty cool too. A lot of buys coming in for it. Look at that. A lot of buys. Jeez Louise. For Realm. So we got BitOrbit. We got SecureShip. We got Realm. SecureShip looks hot. I have to admit. SecureShip looks hot and it's very, very new. Let's take a look at my baby KINGSHIB. The thing about KINGSHIB is you have to sell a lot of KINGSHIB. Like, you have to sell 24% of it when you're in KINGSHIB. Oop, little dump for KINGSHIB. Look at that. Little dump right now for KINGSHIB. Massive dump, actually. Let's see, someone sold a massive amount. But look, people just keep buying it up. And buying it up. Last night, someone bought like $175,000 worth of it or something insane. Someone said, that's what they said. There's someone buying $1,200. This guy's buying $26,666.66. What a guy this guy is. He's so superstitious. He put 48 B&B in there. Dude. Wonder who would do such a thing. 44. What kind of person would do something like that? Like a maniac. Look at the KINGSHIB buys, though. They just keep coming in. There's like a few little cells. So how did it even go down? I'm telling you what, they eat these dips up so fast on KINGSHIB. No crowd knowledge. Horn. That's too much, man. Horn. That's so much. That's ridiculous. That's too much. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Lifer, what do you think about the metaverse token Realm? Super Chats. Gala. DAOs. The Shadows Network. DAOs. ALTBASE. ALTBASE? What is ALTBASE? ALTBASE. ALTB on CoinMarketCap. ALTBASE. No, $12 million market cap. Tiny, tiny, tiny little gems here at the bottom of its barrel, as I can see on that chart. Let's take a look at it. And we'll look at Chain Cade again too as well. What's up with my baby Chain Cade? Okay, I see what's going on here though. It's forming a beautiful bull pennant kind of falling wedge thing. That's interesting. The measured move is there too as well. Ahaha. And with these coins, I tend to just play the patterns. I don't put anything else on them. When I play poo coins, it's crazy, but I just play the patterns because the patterns will set you free. I'm already kind of on the riskier side of things when I'm trading poo coins, right? 1% of my portfolio or less every single time I trade on these little tiny coins because you never know. But the thing is, one of these could become the next Google, the next Amazon, or the next Xbox, or some type of big company in the metaverse space. And you never know. They could merge. They could find something else. Companies change all the time. It could start as one of these little ones and then merge into something different. Start making content. You never know really what their full plans are, what their full potential is. This is oversold in the 1 hour. Looking pretty nice to me. Wow. ALTBASE looks sweet. I don't know. What do they do? What are they doing? ALTBASE. Let's take a look at their website. The #1 alt exchange. Buy ALTBASE token. It never has been easier to buy altcoins. An altcoin exchange for the masses. What? Super simple setup. No overcomplicated buying processes. No purchasing errors. ALTBASE aims to simplify the process for newcomers to crypto and make the process of buying alts simple and straightforward. The confusion that comes with investing in new projects and using complicated dApps is all too common. ALTBASE lowers the barrier to enter for the new investor. Try ALTBASE today and discover a new way to buy alt, token, Bitcoin, altcoins, and meme coins from any smartphone anywhere in the world. What is ALTBASE? How to buy altcoins. An exchange for alts and memes. Integrated secure wallet. Alt token, a truly native coin. Send and receive. Non-stop listings. ALTBASE is a listing projects consistently and highly encourages promotion of the even smallest low-cap gems. Is your favorite token missing from the alt lineup? Get your altcoin and meme coin projects listed through our new crypto coins listing competition page. The project with most vote wins, so you get communities involved in voting. Fully vetted projects listed. Oh, that's pretty nice. Featured listings. Liquid Craft. Octoplex. Stay tuned. I mean, this is awesome. I like what I'm seeing here. ALTBASE. And they're a poo coin, which is funny. Of all coins, I mean, they themselves, but I mean, this is a good idea. And more people need to be doing this. This is hot with a $12 million market cap. I mean, how could it not go up with the iOS app and everything else? Dude, I just found 3 coins that all give me the heebie-jeebies. I like BITORB because I could use it, and I like investing in things that I could use, and I'm interested in it. I like ALTBASE because I would use it, and I'm interested in I would use, and I need help for the mass of adoption getting into altcoins, so that's beautiful. So, like, it already fits in with my chi, with my idea, with what I'm doing. Like, what do you think of Metaverse Realm? We went over Realm too as well, and Secure Ship. I mean, unreal list, really, if you think about it. The baby XRP team, my pawn NFT. Look, baby XRP. You never... Oh, my God. Spooky Shiba. Like, this is so funny, man. I may have been called out, and he checks it out. DYOR on everything. It's true. I know what you meant by track and chart. Could you chart BBT, Bitbook, ALTBASE, TRIAS? Let's take a look at TRIAS and get through all these super chatties. And I'm telling you, there's my baby, Omasi Go, banging on him to the upside. Omasi Go, baby, to 17. Ooh, and that's how you make a nice chunk of change for mama. You heard of Bitcoin, bro? Crypto bomb, basically a play-to-earn bomber, man. Okay, TRIAS. Let's take a look at TRIAS on the headlines here. On KuCoin. Now, TRIAS is forming a beautiful pennant, highly likely to break up to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here for TRIAS on that 4-hour, on that 1-hour chart. So, kind of going sideways here, coming down, swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down. Hidden bullish divergence here on TRIAS as well. I like what I'm seeing for TRIAS. Sticking to it. Entry was still sitting there at around 1845, 1839. Already up a buck on the entry. Shout out to the TRIAS ID here. Thank you so much for putting TRIAS on the radar. I appreciate you, my friend. CKB, man, I want to talk about CKB. Today they lift off with their virtual machine. Let's bring up CKB. Let's talk about it. Let's see what's going on. Let me show you what I like about CKB. I met the entire team last night. Hung out with them for like 2-3 hours. And really got to know them, see how they work together, kind of see their energy, their vibe. I loved what I saw. It was such a good team. I could tell when a team can accomplish great things. I saw the man, Kevin, the CEO, too, was extremely, he knew what was up, man. God Woken is live. Our Ethereum virtual machine compatible layer is live, providing a fast, scalable, and familiar platform for decentralized applications. Join the God Woken whitelisting program. Learn more. Beyond interoperability towards universal applications. Early internet applications lived on segregated networks, needing different ways to access and interact. Now in today's decentralized world, we again see the segregation in different ecosystems with poor interoperability. I can't get from Harmony 1 over to Phantom. I can't get from Phantom, or, it's like, unless I bridge or I'm using, not every bridges are good and it's back and forth. We want multi-chain, multi-swap bridging. We want to integrate it in a way we don't even know what's happening. That's what Nervos is about to do for you. That's what Nervos is doing. They're nailing it. The Nervos network solves this problem by offering a suite of integrated solutions that allow the developer to build universal apps. So once your app is built, it's interoperable with multiple chains. Universal passport to blockchain. Let's take a look at the video. Let's see what they're having to say. I want to give them a little bit of time on my channel here because I love them. It's such awesome people.
You can't create an app on one blockchain and reach users in every blockchain.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Shots fired! Yes, you can. Yes, we can.
Yes, you can.
Build on one blockchain and reach every blockchain? No way.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
That was funny. Oh, that's creepy.
Smarty pantsers. I bet you can't use one crypto of your choice and one interface to interact with every single blockchain.
Yes, you can.
That's funny.
Yes, you can.
Wait, one crypto, one interface?
Yep. Nervos. They're going to do what everyone wants. They can do it.
Yes, you can.
That's amazing.
Okay, well what if you've built your app already? Surely you can't just magically access users outside the blockchain it was built on.
Yes, you can.
Every blockchain, you can't. Yeah, okay.
I mean, I like that. I like the market. It was cool. There's my man. Here's my man, Kevin, though. That's the dude right there. And there, welcome to Nervos. Met my dude, too, here. Matt. Met the whole team last night. I'm telling you, man. Really met them all. They agreed to come on for an AMA probably in about a week or two. They're really busy. But, yeah, I'll be in contact with the CKB Nervos Network. Like what I saw last night. Extremely impressed with the tech. Really got my head into it and figured out what was going on. And a layer 1 built for layer 2. Ultimate flexibility and scalability through built-in working layer 2 solutions on top of a powerful Nervos CKB blockchain. He understood so much about what was happening. Like, these guys, they've been living in a world away from society so deep for them to be able to build in this space. Their minds are really not even where most people are. Their minds are in another place. Look, Sequoia Capital up in there, Huobi up in there, Multicoin Capital and Polychain Capital. Be a part of the journey. Upcoming and past events, Monday, March 8th at 9 a.m. That was their last event at DeFi Connect. But yeah, I'm going to have them on the live, man. Check them out. Let's take a look at their Telegram as well. Follow them on Telegram. Follow them on Twitter. Check them out. 17,000 followers on Telegram. Nice big old fat group. Love CKB. Yeah, they're going to have the tech that could really do what everyone else wants to do. They really have it. And they're a step ahead of everybody else. You may not notice it now, but you'll notice it when the time comes, So, moving forward, all right, let's take a look at CKB, all right? Getting tight here in a channel, and I like to see I like what I'm seeing here for CKB. Getting very, very tight in the channel. I'm having something that never happened before. Oh, there we go. Okay, so look. They came out with big news today. Their Ethereum virtual machine. I like seeing that. They're oversold on the 4-hour. Beautiful thing. They're oversold on the 1-hour. Pushing to the upside. Both things. Then I look at the 15-minute for confirmation. And it's pushing up to the upside. That shows you that was the bottom of the trend line there. So CKB is just getting tighter and tighter and tighter inside of a wedge. And you know what happens when the wedges get tight. It's a 68% chance that this breaks to the upside, and we've seen it happen many, many times here on the channel. Let's take a look at the daily chart for CKB. And the daily chart is ready to rock as well. I like what I'm looking at here for CKB. And they have a lot of news coming out. A lot of news. Soon they're going to be actually having their own decks coming out. A lot of awesome stuff, guys. It's going to blow your mind. So, you don't want to miss CKB, man. DPD Dreams, we did Gala, XTC Blocktopia, BBT Bitbook, FGF, NASDAQ. I cannot do stocks. I will not do a stock on the NASDAQ. I will not. I will not do any security anymore. I'll go over gold and silver and talk about the prices of, commodities, but I'm not going to do securities. I'm staying away from securities. Sorry about that. So don't ever super chat a security. I apologize. Could you go over sand? Let's take a look at sand. So CKB, just don't forget it. Keep it on the radar. The daily looks absolutely beautiful. Start using bigger time frames. When you get into a bigger, more of a bullish scenario, start using bigger time frames. Larger time frames are better for more bullish scenarios. Okay? CKB USD. On Binance. Okay. Keep it on your... Now, the coin of the day is too crazy. And that's what... If you notice, I said too crazy like 100 times throughout the show. I kept going like, oh, don't be too crazy on me now. Don't get too crazy on me now. Too crazy. I kept kind of like... Did anybody notice that I kept saying too crazy? Did anyone pick up why I was saying it? Did anybody say, what the... did anyone figure out what I was doing there with the too crazy? Blocktopia picked up CKB last night. 10-4, no problem. Scott Lee, silver is good. What up, Master Lifer? FGF, NASDAQ, please. Yeah, just like, I don't know, I was advised by someone not to go over securities, just so I don't do it. Blocktopia, could you check it out? Definitely will check out Blocktopia. Lifer, what do you think of the Metaverse realm? We went over realm, right? And this guy's asking about Blocktopia, right? Could you check it out? Now, too crazy. That's a beautiful wick there. It's like they were trying to grab that liquidity, wicking back up now. So here, boom like so, and boom like so. Makes me think, look, we left a trade on ice. What was that? What were we trying to scalp today? Was it a Solana scalp? No. I put out of a scalp on the 15-minute. See a coin. I can't remember, but I put a scalp out earlier on the stream. I just can't remember when I did it. Secure ship. And honestly, never take a contract address from anywhere. Go find the contract address yourself every single time. You know what I'm saying? Like I go here, go to BSC scan and figure it out. ALTBASE looks hot though. ALTBASE, Realm, BitOrbit, and Secure Ship. All on my radar today because I liked what I saw when I went over them. They made sense to me. They had working products. A lot of them had apps and everything ready to go. I was pretty impressed. Considering they were poo coins. So, too crazy. They're trying to get too crazy there on the stop loss, bring it on down. But it's getting oversold on the 4-hour. It's oversold on that 1-hour. And it's oversold on that 15 Minuto. Maria Minutos. No, look at this, though. Too crazy. I like what I'm seeing here for Too Crazy, honestly. And that's the system is to only buy at oversold beatdown, right? And so I like what I'm seeing here. I do. I'd like to see us get back into the pattern for Too Crazy at 038. And where is the target for Too Crazy? Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Target for Too Crazy up there at about, by golly gee, oh my, 11 cents. So you're looking at about, almost about a 4x out of this puppy. No, 2x, sorry, 197%. Wait, but why does that, hold on. 11 cents, almost 3 I feel like is that 4 times 2 is 8, dude. That's not even 4 yet, and that's 11. This math is off on the percentages. Now, I guess 2 times is 6, and the 8 brings it to a 9. Huh. Says 198% gains. And this is a beautiful cup and handle for Too Crazy as well. And we know what happens to these things. And honestly, this thing has smart NFT. Like, this is hot. Let me show you what it is so you know what you're getting into. Do your own research. And I'm not saying, you're not saying you're getting into this. I'm just saying, let me show you what it is so I know what I'm getting into. Let me look at it. Let's take a look at Too Crazy. Too Crazy NFTs. Too Crazy announces a new NFT. Auction happening on Too Crazy platform. You place a bid with Too Crazy tokens. Congratulations, you won. You'll have full ownership now. Now you can pay with or against favorite superstars. Too Crazy. Buy Too Crazy. Esports partnerships, backers, team, Marshland, Stake LYC, Chronos Big Ventures, Orion, Tokenova, Magnus, Lupa Capital. What makes Too Crazy different? Most NFT give you nothing more than digital bragging rights. With Too Crazy, when you buy an NFT, the possibilities are endless. Unique NFT-based packages, one-of-a-kind rewards program, payment gateways and full transparency, giveaways and lotteries for people who stay Too Crazy, accepting fiat and crypto deposits and withdrawals, intuitive interface and seamless user experience, token-enabled incentives for everyone on the platform, and they've been banging on their roadmap, Binance Smart Chain integration, and they're here deploying an NFT use case. Building and deploying an NFT use case by validating options available, testing and contained by, that's a bunch of jargon. Just do what you're supposed to do. Does your LinkedIn go to a real LinkedIn? It does. Dylan K. Here's the chief executive officer at Too Crazy from Malta. Okay. Looks like a serious guy. He's got 9,000 followers, 500 connections. Dylan K. Known dude. I should follow him. All right. Emails aren't getting through. Yeah, because I don't want you to be emailing me. That's why. Because you've been blocked. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Blocktopia. We'll take a look at Blocktopia, my favorite coin of the game. But Too Crazy on my radar. Too Crazy, baby. NFTs, usable NFTs that can travel with you your whole life and continue to create earns. Weird how it's stuck at 3.8. It's not even moving there. Shout out to everyone here on the live. I'm going to jump on out of here. It is 1 p.m., 11 to 1. That is my calling. 2 hours on the live is a good amount of time. I stream every single day for 2 hours. Every single day. Look at my crazy Bitcoin work. It's just absurd. It's so absurd. And we're holding 61,000. We did get the bounce. Let me take a look at the idea I had at the beginning of the live stream. Looked at the Coinbase chart. I believe And I'm talking about here. And so far, so good. Look, they wicked us down like I said they would to 60,000. That's what they do. They tried to grab as much liquidity as they could. And then they brought us right back to the above the pattern. And now we're sitting right here, kind of right near entry or above entry a little bit now. And yeah, Bitcoin at 61,122 out of the pennant, about to blast off. You see more. Look at the hidden bullish divergence now. This is amazing on the 30-minute. You have swing down to swing down. I mean, not hidden, but bullish divergence. And you have swing up to swing up. Delete this line so you don't have to see it. And we show you the other divergences occurring on Bitcoin on the smaller time frames as well. So Bitcoin, cup and handle, about to break to the upside. I like what I'm seeing. I'm still sticking to the trade here at 61,222, and we entered at 61,000 even about there. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. And there's BTC. Too crazy. And then write these down. We talked about ALTBASE. We talked about BITORB, Realm, and Secure Ship. All four of those coins look absolutely wonderful to me. Unbelievable. Let's take a look at Blocktopia for my dude. Can you take a look at BBT? What is BBT? Bitbook. Baby Bitcoin. Oh, they're making a baby Bitcoin now? Jeez Louise. Let's take a look at BBT. Buyback Bitbook. There it is. At a $3.8 million market cap. And we'll take a look at the website too. Wow, this thing has been on a bit of a tear after it dumped. It pumped and dumped. Pumped and dumped all the way to the downside after. Let's take a look at this thing. Double bottoming here, kind of forming that long cup. Forming the cup. And there's your cup. Boom. Let's take a look at the website. What the heck do they do? Travel and earn crypto in the process. Save 50% on $400,000 of combinations worldwide. Are you kidding me? Bitbook, trade now? Find your deal? City or airport? Okay, I want to fly to Sarasota. I want to go hit the beach. I want to go to Sarasota. Yeah, Brenington Airport. Check in, check out. Babe, I'm going to go to Florida for 2 days and do my live stream on the beach.
I'll be with you.
No, I want to go alone.
No.
Yeah, I could go alone. Just take a time for myself.
No, thank you.
One guest. One-way trip
I don't think so.
to the
Okay,
moon.
but not Sarasota.
Booked now. And then you, like... I'm so worried about, like, Google doing some weird type of... It's a new coin called Bitbook. You book everything, it gets you 40% off on all your travels. Pretty insane, right?
Do you book with crypto?
Yes, that's what it's saying. This is the website. Look. Me and my team just found it today.
Wait, so
Two crazy NFTs going to be big too as well.
When we go to Sarasota, we pay with a crypto card like Ethereum, and we get 40% off?
You missed me. Wow, Bitbook looks hot, man. Thank you for putting that on our radar. And, you know, it's in a bowl, though. High risk, high reward at a $3.8 million market cap. But, I mean, there's definitely room to grow for this thing. And I like, if people start using it, I can only see it growing from here. Pretty interesting website, bitbook.net. Travel and earn crypto in the process. Save 50% on $400,000 of combinations worldwide.
This is the realest thing I've seen. of
Bitbook,
all the
man.
projects. I think this is a winner.
Dude, book and earn, invest and earn, stake and earn, create and earn passive income by simply staking your BBT tokens. A lucrative affiliate program that pays BBT rewards for 20 years.
Who's behind this project? I'm just curious. Who's behind?
Let's try to find out. We'll go to their LinkedIns or find out who they are.
Well, why don't we save that for the Patreon?
Explore world, earn passive rewards. There's their white paper. Look up the reservations, customer service.
They're in About Us.
They're on YouTube too, but
The hotel industry is worth $528 billion annually and is expected to double by 2030. 90% of the booking market is currently dominated by two major corporations. And because hotels are completely dependent on these websites, finding high commission fees has become the industry's biggest challenge. Trying to compete with these corporate giants would be a lost cause. When David is fighting Goliath, you win by not fighting in Goliath's game. And based on this very simple observation, we identified an enormous opportunity for a crypto business to take this.
We did look at this. We've played this before because I've seen this video.
It's cool.
It's got a really good.
BitBook, we played a different game. BitBook is built with a focus on growth. Where
It's
everyone
already
benefits.
functioning, which is pretty
We
cool.
drive
You know what I
traffic
mean?
through rewarding users who create remarkable travel content and rewarding influencers who share it.
Ooh. So when I travel, BitBook will hook me up
Rewarding travelers.
because they want to hook up influencers who travel.
All right,
Hotels
let's
are
go
able
eat.
to prevent big commissions,
I should have used BitBook when we went this weekend.
resulting on lower prices for
It's really
travelers.
cool. It's really cool.
I like this. This is going to keep going. I want to bore the bejesus out of you guys, but this is amazing. BitBook, thank you for putting on our radar. Another awesome deep dive today, guys. We found a lot of coins today. We were over Bitcoin. We made a call for, I made my personal trade for Bitcoin as it's continuing to the upside, looking nice. That kind of controls the whole market. So that puts you at ease when you kind of see an analysis on Bitcoin, and now it's starting to play out, and you can talk, okay, win over Bitcoin. Now we just, one last thing I want to look at is Bitcoin dominance before I get out of here, my love, and then we'll be gone. I was talking to my wife, but you guys are my loves. But yeah, it's a little creepy. She's staring at me. She's right there. She's looking at me right now. I think she wants me to go, but I don't know. The baby's also looking at me. I'm not sure. Don't look at me, baby. So we take a look at Bitcoin dominance, shall we? And what do I see here for Bitcoin dominance? It's dropping like an anvil, which has been nice, right? On that 15-minute chart, just dropping. Eventually going to break up to the upside, though, on a bigger time frame. We take a look at the 4-hour, and it's oversold. And Bitcoin's around. I'm just telling you, when I see dominance like this, they suggesting there's going to be a massive pump for Bitcoin in the next few days based off this theory. So I'm sticking to it. Possible massive pump for Bitcoin coming. Oversold regions here, and a big move for Bitcoin. So I just want to put that out there for Bitcoin dominance as well. Then we go over the dollar index, and yeah, and even the Dow is doing all right. So actually, no, the Dow is down. And actually, wait, we did suggest that the Dow would be dumping for the next few days because it's high on the daily. Remember, the daily chart got very high on the Dow. That suggests the Dow will come all the way back down here. Tough week for stocks next week. Hopefully, it won't be for cryptocurrency. And people will realize, maybe I should, And Band finally starting to get above 973. Taking a move. We have in this cup and handle. Band moving from entry at 833. So Band continue up. I see Band going up 123. If Band can hold 9, it can continue up. And Band did hold 9. I do hold a bag of Band I bought a long time ago at around $4 and $6, depending. All right, everyone, thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for being a part of the live. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow on another beautiful live stream. And I'll see you there. I love y'all. Be safe. Is the stream over? Oh, okay.
You gotta eat something because then you have a 2 o'clock.